Hey everybody, what's going on? Today I'm out here at my friend Neil's property. We are establishing him a new food plot. He's never had a food plot here before. He just got this land this year, and we're deciding to put a food plot in for him. So he asked me for some help. I absolutely love this stuff, so I thought I'd help him out. It's a small thing, always crunch for time, but we're gonna figure a way to get this done and do this for him. So he's got a beautiful stand of green to hunt over. Going for Neil also, he's got this nice big bean field here, as you can see over my shoulder, that had wheat in it first, so they're second beans, so they're going to be in here probably all the way up until early November. So he's got that going for him, and he's having the farmer who's going to take them out of here for him. He's going to leave a strip or so along for hunting season as well. So double bonus that he's going to have beans and green to hunt over this fall. So I'm going to show you the plot today. Neil came in and did some mowing, and then we're coming in this evening and doing some spraying. I gotta say, this is a great size plot. It comes all the way up here. We make an L shape and we go way down here. Neil's just hitting some last minute spraying. This goes all the way down to the corner of the beans and it makes an L where my car is over there. I think this is gonna be a really successful plot. Once we get the spraying wrapped up, we're gonna give it a couple days, I'm gonna give it 7 to 10 days to die, and then we're gonna start looking for that first rainfall event that I see in the forecast. And whenever we find rain that we feel confident that's going to happen, we're going to get out here, we're going to disc this up, we're going to sow some seed, cultipack it down, and we're going to pray to God that it rains and that it grows well. I'm excited. Neil's excited. He's got a stand to hang. He's going to build a box blind up there on the row fence, and I think it's going to be really good for him. I think he's going to kill a lot of deer out here, and hopefully I get to film some of his experiences out here and let you guys in on some of the success that hopefully this food plot and the beans bring Neil. Until then, we'll update you next time and show you some of our disking and what we're going to be using and how we go about it on this small brand new piece that we are disking up and planting for Neil this year. All right, guys, here is an overlook satellite view of Neil's food plot that we are putting in. So as you can see, he's got all this cover and woods on the north end of his property, and on the west he's also got a little bit. But where he's planning on putting his bow stand, he just got up the other day, is right here in the corner, and we're going to be planting all of this in brassica this year. Next up is planting, and I think that's going to go swimmingly. We got a very good kill from the spraying, so once we get some timely rains in the forecast, we're going to get in there, disc it up, and plant some seed. As you can see, this is the outskirts of what is a big ag field this year. There is soybeans planted in, even more food, and then over here this is going to be his rifle stand. It's going to stay along the fence. This plot is approximately just under 1/5 of an acre. It's a pretty good sized plot. It should produce a lot of tonnage, which will be great for later on in the winter. So I'm running out of daylight, but here is the little patch of Neil's plot that has been killed. It got killed very nicely. We're disking it. Sorry, I'm in a rush. We got another plot to plant yet tonight, and we got about 30 minutes of daylight left and a 20-minute drive, so we're going to be disking in the dark. But I just wanted to show you guys a little quick update on Neil's plot. Again, we are turning dirt here at Neil's, and I'm riding on the back of the disc for some extra tractor weight. Really makes it go a little quicker. Turning out really, really well for first year dirt. I'm going to be back on Sunday to plant this and do all that I have to do to it. Looking good. It's Sunday now. We are out here back at Neil's, currently working on prepping the seed bed, doing our cultipacking first, and then Neil and I are going to broadcast some fertilizer, and we're putting down Whitetail Institute wintergreens in this plot. Used our Delta Ag seed coat, big fan, and we're going to broadcast that all along the edge of his plot here, and then we're going to come back over with our drag, our chain link drag, just some old fence that I put together with some wire and some bull rope. And once we're done dragging the seed over with a little bit of dirt, we're gonna cultipack it one more time, and we're gonna walk away and we're gonna pray for rain. Hopefully we have a magic buffet here in a couple of weeks. Stay with us and we'll update you on this plot and how it's growing and how Neil's season's going. And I plan on getting out here trying to film some hunts for him, and some updates on how the plot's looking as well. All right, guys, I'm out here at Neil's plot today doing my 2-week check-in on the plot. I'm really just looking to see the germination of what we got here after 2 weeks. I don't expect a whole lot to be real tall, but as you can see, hopefully you can see, the germination looks to be pretty even and well spread out. And you know, plants are 1 inch to 2 inches tall for a brassica plot, with about 1.25 inches of rain on it in the last 2 weeks. We're looking pretty good. I'm gonna round the corner here, and I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not. It's hard to see, it's so bright and sunny out here, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Covered green field, looks like it's got a very good germination. So this is exciting for Neil. Definitely needs some more water. Here this week has been extremely dry. I think he's gonna like his outcome when it's all said and done. Well, Neil and I were out here, maybe a little less than a week ago. We were trimming some lanes for his stand over here in the corner, and we actually got caught in a downpour, which I was super happy about. Made this plot perfect for making some sprouts, and boy did it ever. He's got some good sprouts, and I mean, this is really consistent throughout the whole plot. Thinking he got one heck of a good germination. So we're gonna keep up with these bi-weekly check-ins up to about 6 weeks, and hopefully we get some timely rains. We will have a beautiful plot here for Neil, and he'll have such a wonderful, lush green plot to hunt over this fall. Well, we made it. We're at week 6, and today I'm out here doing my week 6 checkup. I'm actually a little early. It's been about 5.5 weeks, but I gotta say I'm out here at Neil's today, and this plot has done really well, I think. I haven't even walked around the corner yet, but from what I'm seeing right here behind me, it's looking very, very nice. He's got a nice green food plot. Like I said, about 5.5 weeks old, and his stand's up in there. He's got one shooting lane from this side, and then he's got many shooting lanes going up the long side of the plot. This plot was nothing in bare dirt, and we managed to grow in this. And again, this is a first-year plot, no soil test, no lime preparation, just came in here, disted it up, put seed down, fertilized with some triple 13, and we grew some green. Now obviously in the future we're going to do some soil amending and figuring it out so we can improve this plot, because obviously there are some spots that are a little bare, and I'm sure there's obviously not perfect pH, but for a first-year food plot, I think this looks really good. We just got done with an extreme heat wave, actually record temperatures for the month of September. Here we are at the end of September. It has been crazy. Yesterday was 97, and the intense heat on these little tender plants, you can tell there's a couple leaves that are curled, which I'm not worried about. Right here you got some curled leaves. They will bounce right back once we get a good rain. This is where his best plants were on the week 4 update. Obviously the ones closest to the beans are definitely the best, and he's got some smaller plants over here next to the woods. The trees are sucking a lot of the water, and so they're obviously not doing near as good. But this nice 10 or 15 foot strip next to the beans, I mean, these plants look very healthy, very nice. You get in here, and I mean, that's 15 inches tall or so. So I mean, it's up just about to my elbow. This plot's looking pretty good. I think Neil's gonna be happy with it. Seeing quite a few deer tracks, so I know the deer are in here. Again, this is a first-year plot, so I just want to note there's a good chance, and I told Neil this, that deer won't really know what this is right out the gate. It may take them a little while to find it, because I don't know, I had it my first year. They just didn't know what it was, and it took longer for them to figure it out. So I think this looks really good. I think Neil's gonna be really happy. There's a little bit of grass in it, but for a first-year plot, overall this looks really nice. 2 weeks, this plot got about a ½ inch of rain. September 21st today, and we got some nice plants and some good green in here, so hopefully the deer can find it and be nice and attractive for Neil this deer season. Again, it's not perfect, but for a first-year field that hasn't been soil tested or amended in any way, just pretty much dump the basic generic stuff out, it turned out pretty good. For a brand new plot that has never been tested or amended in any way, I'll rate this plot 7.5 out of 10. Again, kind of a little weak on the field edges. which is totally to be expected with trees sucking up water and nutrients. Overall, his average plant height in the thick of it is 12 to 18 inches tall. So he's got some really good forage for these deer out here, and they'll have lots to browse on this winter when all of this greenery goes away here within the next few months. I hope if you're new to food plotting or never put in a food plot, this shows you what you possibly can do your first year if you run out of time, if you don't like to soil test, if you have never done a soil test. You should definitely look into it because it will save you in the long run a lot of headache, stress, and everything. But for just throwing out seed and doing a little bit of work and pretty much letting Mother Nature take care of the rest, it turned out really good. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching.